to Jigsaw. I'm Tasha, by the way, and this is Kayla. Kayla's a stylist here in our salon as well. But we're going to be doing some space buns, which is super cute for this summer. We are going to start with some of the Gold Lust. It's by Orbe, Gold Lust Dry Shampoo. The reason we're starting with this is because she didn't shampoo her hair this morning. It was washed yesterday, but we just want to give it a really nice fresh feel. So just to part through the hair. And you want to focus your dry shampoo in the root area because that's where typically you'll see more of the oils collecting. I'm just going to turn her a little bit so you can see how we're going to start our space buns. So I just like to feel the back of the ear. So if you're doing this on yourself, just kind of give it a little feel and then pop to the center so you know where the center of your head is. And I don't want these to be really perfect because it is just a fun summer look. We're not going to grad, we're not going to a wedding, we're just giving ourselves a fun summer, more of a festival look. So I'm just going to split the hair in half, grab an elastic. I'm going to use these, they're more of a clear color and quite flexible. And honestly, I just picked these up at Shoppers. And for the elastics, you actually don't have to make them really tight because it is a looser look. They don't have to be super tight. So just a few times around, and then we could even grab some hair and just loosen it up a little bit. So it's a little more fun and relaxed. So just working with our second elastic here. And there we go. This side seems to already be a bit more relaxed, so I don't have to do as much pulling on that side. There, so now she just has a cute little, two little pigtails, which is, she could leave like that too, and you could even just grab a chunk of this hair here and wrap it around to hide the elastic. You can even leave some of those little strands out, and it just gives a cute little pigtail look. That's what's great about summer. You can have a lot of fun with the hair. There's a few different ways we can approach this. We can just twist it. So if you're doing space buns at home on yourself, you don't have to do them the same way every time. You can twist, wrap around, and then if you want to fatten it up, you just literally fatten it up and then pin it in. You can leave some cute little pieces out. So that would be one approach, and then you would just put your bobby pins all around and you've got two cute little space buns. Another way you can do it is to braid them. I'll do the braids today just so you can see. So now I'm going to go in with the Star Glow styling wax, and this just gives a really nice control to the hair. So if there's any flyaways, it does help to control it a little bit better. It's great for actually hair like mine today. If I wanted to sleek my ponytail a little bit more, this would really do the trick. But for braiding, it's nice to have, I like to have a little bit of product in my hands like this just to give it that extra control. And here, even with the braiding, I'm not going to be too concerned about the little pieces coming out because I actually want little pieces to come out. So I'm going to braid it quite tight, and then I'm going to fatten it up. You can do loose, you can do tight, and just wrap the tightness. It doesn't matter, but this is just a different technique so I can show you some of your different options. That's actually how I did mine today in the back of my hair. So I actually started with a really tight braid, and then I just fattened it up after. And then I feel like I've got a little bit more control over what the braid looks like. So I just started on the one side, working my way up. There we go. So now we just have a nice kind of fat, full fluffy braid with some little pieces sticking out. And then I'm just gonna wrap it. Grab my bobby pins. And I usually start where the tail is. Stick one in, and I don't know if you noticed, but I actually didn't open up the bobby pin. I find I get better results by not opening the bobby pins. The bobby pins stay a little bit tighter. And then once I have 4, I'm a bit OCD, so I do everything in, not necessarily in even numbers, but everything has a pattern. So I always start with 4. So then again, I'm going to use a little bit more of the Star Glow. And you can see the brilliant shine too that it has on my hands, that it creates. Now we will be pinning that one more, but we want to get this one in first before we decide how fat we want them and exactly what we want them to look like. So same thing, I'm going to start quite tight. So nothing I'm showing you here today is mandatory for creating space buns. It's just, you know, different fun ways to create them. No space buns have to look the same. They're just fun. Right,
We love space buns.
So same thing, I'll loosen it up. There we go. It's getting cute. And same thing, just kind of wrap it around. Again, I'm not too concerned about pieces coming out because it actually creates a more fun look. Starting at the tail for my pinning. Straight in. Okay, so now you can see this one's a little bit fuller, this one's a little bit more coming out. So I want to pull this one apart a little bit more. This is where the braid, you doing the braid way is kind of useful because you really have a lot of control over what the shape is going to be in the end. So now it's just working with it, and you can just even feel them if you're doing them on yourself. Just kind of feel and think, okay, well this one feels a little fuller, so I just want to fatten that one. They don't have to look perfect by any means. And this one just seems a little less messy, so I'm going to mess it up. I think they're looking pretty cute. I'm going to twirl you here a bit. Yeah, I think they're looking really cute right now. So this one might be a little bit loose here, so I'm going to throw one more pin in. I'm just going to literally pop it right in the middle. And then I'll go through with a little bit of hairspray. Now the hairspray I'm choosing to use is called Freestyler Working Hairspray. The reason I'm choosing this one is because it is more of a working spray. So when you're doing a fun weekend look like this, that it's more of a summer festival, you don't want to look like you're styled up. You want to look like, you know, you just threw it together, and which you did kind of, and but you also want to give it some hold. So this one will give it a little bit of hold without making it look crunchy or overdone. And then throughout the day, if she decides that she wants to take these out, then she can, and this isn't going to really lock anything in too securely. Super cute. Okay, I'm going to twirl her to face me. We'll take a peek at her bangs. So we'll just give them a soft little flow. If you haven't tried the Orbe products, they smell absolutely incredible. Okay, so now moving on to the glitter roots. So now, because we're using this one in salon, I'm not actually going to put it right onto her hair, but if you were to get one of these for yourself at home, you could literally put it right onto your hair. I'm going to put it more to the back of my hand and then apply it that way. Ready for this? This is so fun. And you can go really hard with this and like really pile it on, or you can do it a little bit more subtle. Just make sure that you're putting on enough that it doesn't just look like dandruff. just be aware.
Not a good look.
I'm even gonna let a little bit fall right onto her forehead here. Just for more that unicorn look. You guys, fashion is amazing. I love it. I love it. Take advantage and have fun with it. Okay, now I'm just gonna twirl her back and then have a little fun on the buns. So your options are pretty much unlimited, right? You can put it wherever you want. Wherever you want to see that fun little sparkle. But pretty much any festival you go to this year, you're going to see a lot of this. There. So I would say that is enough for the glitter roots for Kayla's hair today. I guess that's it. I hope everybody liked our video today. I'll show you the look all around here. She's so beautiful. And again, the buns are really quite easy for you to do yourself at home. So thank you all for watching, and I hope you try this at home.